Hello and welcome back to another Ark video. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe and like button and don't forget to check out my other Ark content. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to build this awesome dino and breeding pen. It's not intended for much larger dinos, more for like raptors and smaller dinosaurs. But if a larger dino breeding pen is something you would like to see, let me know in the comments below. So here is a list of all the materials you'll need. Right, let's get into the build then, shall we? So we are here, I've scouted the island, and this is, whoa, where you going, mate? You've been attacked. Go away, trying to record a video. Anyways, this is a really nice bit of flat ground. It's next to the ruins, obviously you can't build on those ruins. Some good resources around. It's not too far from the swamps, and obviously the mountains just north of here. Bit of a dangerous area. Obviously if you're going to build a base here, be prepared to be fighting raptors and stuff on the often. But no, nice and flat, nice and easy. So yeah, the latitude and longitude is 43.3 and 82.5. So we're going to place our square metal foundation right here, like so. Obviously if that tree gets in the way, you can knock it down, and any rocks that are in the way you can knock down, and if you want to extend it and whatnot. But we're going to go along by 12. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is grab our metal triangle foundation, place 2 here, and then from here we're going to count when it does this side. We're not counting this side, okay? We're going to do this side 20 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And once here, what we do is add 2 more triangle foundations, and then we're going to come along by 12 square foundations. So we're just going to go all the way along, just like we did there, okay? And then what we'll do, so if we start from this side again, just to show you, because what we're going to do is meet everything in the middle. So grab your metal foundation, triangle foundations, and then as long as it's this side, this is the only side we're counting, not this side, okay? So that's 2, 3, 4, 19, 20. Perfect. And then you literally add 2 more, and then these will all meet up with the 12 square foundations that you've put down previously. Well, we're going to put them down now, and there we go. Nice big open space. It's not too big. I mean, it's it is big, but it's not massive, okay? It's not huge. So then what we're going to want to do is you want to grab your walls. Now it depends how you want to do this. I'm going to have the inside facing out, both on the outside and the inside. We're not going to do these triangle bits here. We're going to do this. We're going to put our wall, oh, messed that one up already. We're going to put our wall all the way around, and we're going to go up 2 to 3 levels high, okay? Now, you don't actually have to delete these, because you can have a ramp leading into it. I'm not going to have it on the triangle part. I'm going to have it at one of these sides. But sometimes I prefer to actually delete the square foundations, just so the ramp kind of digs in a bit. But to be fair, it doesn't look too bad. So if we just plonk that there, and then what we can do is just put a ramp up to it. But it's your call where you want to put the ramp, put the gate. Okay, it's your call. I prefer the flat sides, not the triangle sides. But either way, you're just going to go around with this wall. I messed that one up again. Keep doing that. You're going to go around with this wall, okay? And we're going to go up at least 3 layers. And why we're going up 3 layers is because it is the size of the gate, okay? That is the size of, well, the height of the gate. And you want it to match it. I mean, you could even go up 4 if you want. I think 4 is overly excessive. But you're going to go up 3 this side, and you're going to go up 3 this side on the inside. Mate, if you want to stay in here, you're going to get eaten by raptors when they come, okay? So just forewarning you, right? Don't think you want to be in here, mate. You're going to be lunch. Anyways, put your 3 layers of wall all the way around the inside and the outside. So let's be right back once we've done that. What is causing all that ruckus over there? Trying to do a video. Go away. Okay, and once that's done, this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have like a hollow interior here. Now what you can do is you can add a wall that's a doorway, and you can have storage in here or anything else if you want. I'm not doing any of that, but the option's there, okay? So you can make use of the room that's in here. But what we're going to do now that this is all done, is we're going to get some metal ceilings, floors, and we're going to go all the way along here, and then we're going to add a triangle metal floor here. We'll start by adding our metal ceiling here. Now you can join these up as well, so it meets there, because it's not going to clip through the gate, luckily. So you can do that. And yeah, we're just going to go all the way around like so. Okay, and then when we get to these corners here, you grab your triangle, and then you start adding the triangles just like we did with the foundations, and then you just go along with the triangles like so. And you're going to do that all the way around. So get and do that, and then we'll be back to the next part. And this is what it will look like. So in total, you'll have 43 triangle ceilings this side and 43 on that side. And it's the same at the bottom. So, you know, 43 triangle foundations and then another 43. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like. So it requires a lot of metal, but it's a nice little shape, isn't it? It's not looking too bad at all. Right, so now all we need to do once we've done that is add railings. So when I said to you about the inside being hollow, okay, so if we add these railings here, we're going to want to go all the way on the inside, you know, like so, and all the way on the outside here as well. But if you want, so for example, we're going to need a way to get up here, okay, right? So that's just a given. So if we add like a ceiling there, for example, let's add some stairs. Bear with me while it don't want to snap. There we go. And then you add some more stairs. And then you go right up to the top, add a ceiling. You can have that as a way up, okay? But, and this is a big but, if you don't want that and you want something a little easier, or something that's doesn't look untidy like that, for example, what you can do either side here is get rid of this metal ceiling, and then you add a hatch frame, right? And then you come down here, and then you add a doorway. And in that way, you can build a ladder straight up, and you're up there. And I don't mind the door. I don't even mind the ladder. It's completely your call. Obviously with this, you'll want to add some pillars and make it look like it's built in, and, you know, add some realism. But I'm probably going to have a hatch there, and then a hatch this side, and I may have two the other side up here as well, because you don't want just one way up and one way down. You know, that will just be, you know, you might need to get to the top to defend this or anything. You just, you know, you need a quick way to get up. But I would personally go with the hatch frame idea, okay? Just because it looks better. It's out the way. It doesn't take up real estate inside the pen, okay? So you're cool with that. I'll let you handle that. But the first thing you need to do, more than anything, is add railings all the way around, okay? So get to it. Okay, so like I said before, we've added hatch frames and doors, so it gives you an easier way to get up and around this dino pen to save time. So if we go in, I've sealed it off so you don't walk around the entirety of the pen. You can go up, you can jump off the ladder, you've got a bit of space here for storage or anything else you want to add. Same with this level, you know, same again. Then you can climb all the way to the top. Lovely, jubbly. And you've got 4 of them, and in that way, you've you know, got multiple ways to, like I said, get to the top. So I've kept these two the same, so they're quite close to the gate, which we've now added. So if I just close that, we've kept these two quite close to the gate, so two walls length apart. But these two over here, because this is where we're going to build the breeding pen, they're 1 wall away apart from the edge here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some metal foundations here, and we're going to be 1 wall away from the door, okay? And then we're going to come out by 5. So let's go along all the way here, and here we go. And this is going to give us a nice big breeding pen that we can use, and it still gives plenty of room on the inside here as well. And we're going to add troughs and stuff and other decorations in here, you know, as much as we can to make it look really cool. So now that that's done, we need to add some walls. But here is where, because it's, you know, our little pen, I would probably just add doorways here, just so that it's open and bright. You know, don't seal it off with solid walls, and I wouldn't put just windows as well. I find doors to be really useful here. So we'll go along like so. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a massive, I say a massive gap. We're going to have a gap of 2 that lets us in to this breeding pen. Oh, snap. There we go. Hang on. Bear with me. Here we go. So this is the gap of 2 right here, okay? So this is where the breeding pen's going to be. Now we're going to use thatch roof here because I want it to look nice on the inside, okay? So there's going to be metal. This is the foundation because we're going to put AC and stuff underneath. But let's just finish off the walls, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we're going to take these walls up by 2 high. We're not going to have them as high as that, okay? We don't want that. Let's just add these so they're nice and open. Obviously, if you're on a PvP server, use solid walls. You don't want your dinos getting sniped from someone on like a pterodon up there, you know, or a quetzal. You want to be careful. So let's add them. Now here is where you're going to want your sloped wall. So if we grab that like so, and then you got a nice little archway, and that just looks really cool. I like that. Now it's starting to rain. If you want a metal roof, go for it. If you want a wooden roof, you can go for it. Now I've kept it metal because I want to keep it the same aesthetic as this. We're going to add thatch on the inside, but that's as far as it's going to go. Now normally I would probably make it out of wood, but I want this to be as defensible as possible. You know, I know it's on a PvE server, on my own server here, but we still want it to, you know, maintain a bit of, you know, defense. What on earth are these things doing? They are refusing to disappear. Oh, there we go. What was that about? Anyways, now that it's stopped raining, we've got our thatch ceiling and we're going to go along by 4, okay? Just here. Just like so. And then we're going to come out by another 1. So it's 4 wide, 2 deep. Now this is what I meant by being on the third metal foundation. This is where our roof is going to be, right there like so, okay? And then that way it looks more like a hatchery, you know, it's like comfortable for the dinosaurs. So it's aesthetic at this point, but you know, comfortable for the dinosaurs, and you know, it looks really good and stuff. Now down here, personally, normally what I would do is just wall this off and then have like a doorway in to get to, because we're going to put AC and stuff underneath here, and fridges and, you know, all that stuff that we need for the breeding pen. But because we've used these as the walls, we can get in underneath anyways, okay? So what we're going to do now is basically build a corner wall. Okay, so because thatch doesn't have a wooden triangle roof like the wood and metal, we're going to have to use wooden ones. But what we'll do is we snap this here. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it, okay? So it looks like that. So it matches the thatch a lot better instead of having the tiles. We'll snap that there, and then that there. And then up here, we'll add our thatch ceiling. And then as we go outside here, look, like I said, we can get straight underneath here, but obviously there's this gap. Oh, last F, get rid of that. Just add a thatch wall like so. And then I would block this off as well, like that. And then obviously you can add a sloped roof here. I mean, you can even have this as like extra storage. I would block it off personally. So we'll add a sloped thatch roof there later on. But basically just the same here. So, you know, add your thatch roof, get your wooden triangle wall, flip it like so, flip this one, and then flip that one, and then add your wall. Oh, there we go. And now it's like blocked off, and it just looks really nice. It's like, you know, nicely done. It's not too much, and the wood blends in with the thatch. And like I said, because we've used these doors, obviously you can put doors on if you want to secure it, which we probably will, because we don't want the dinosaurs acting like nanas. You know, we can block all this off, and this is where the ACs and everything else can be. So it's a nice little area to do this. Just flip that, and yeah, lovely jubbly. Right, so I've got 32 air conditioners in here now. I've got a generator, and I've got a couple of refrigerators as well, and this is obviously the way in and out. And like I said just a minute ago, used a slope wall, a thatch slope wall there, and then I've used one here, as you can see, just there. Well, if I get my gun out, hang on a minute. This one just there, because it will snap to that part there. But if I just show you, let me just get rid of this railing to get rid of this slope wall. Oh no, that's the roof. Hang on. There it is, the slope wall. So just to show you, and I've put metal railings along here because you don't want your dinosaurs falling out and being able to wander in and out. But yeah, the slope wall will snap to that, and it won't clip through. It's not clipping. So absolutely fine. And yeah, these will snap in your railings because they snap into doors like so. And there we go, perfect. And like I said, add a door here and add a door that side, and then this is where all your aircon and stuff is, ready for your dinos to have some special happy time up here. So yeah, that's that bit. Now we need to work on the roof, don't we? So the roof's a very easy one. Obviously just got to flip it, and then depending on how you want to do this, I'm going to flip it so it's got those parts on the outside, the three kind of divots, and then you want to grab your triangle roof like so, like that, and then like that, and then you can go back to normal roofs just like so, and then that way you haven't got a claustrophobic ceiling that's like very low. So yeah, get your roof corner, snap it to this bad boy, and snap that one to that bad boy, and that's that bit done. So just add these, it's like so, and there we go. Now another thing you can do, you can remove the railing here if you ever need to get onto the roof to make repairs, like if that is ever a thing. But hopefully you don't ever need to go onto the roof and make repairs. So what you do here is I would snap it so it's not the smooth side, okay? Flip it so you got these X's so it's the inside out again. These like so. All the way around. And there we go, that's your roof done. Looking good, looking good. Now obviously I would recommend you put some railing around the roof, because you don't want to go falling off now, do you? And there's some other railings that we can put on the roof as well, just to give it a bit more flavour. Now obviously you can open all of this up if you want, the railings that is, but I'll just keep it like a nice little simple walkway like so. Now with the railings, to add some extra flavour to the roof, you can do this, look, and it will poke out at a nice little angle, and it just looks really cool in my opinion. We'll do that either side. It can be a bit finicky about snapping, but no problem, we've got it. Oh, let's go this side and finish up. Come on, snap in. There we go. Come on, don't do this. Oh, 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 and last one. Amazing, there we go. Now because we got the doors, obviously we can put some lighting and stuff in, but it won't be too dark in here. Well actually we better block these off, we don't want them jumping out here, do we? Add railings here and here. Because it's nice and open, it'll be quite, you know, bright on the inside now. Obviously add some lighting if you want to, but it's not too dark in here, which is amazing. As for the troughs or troughs, whatever you want to call them, now you can add them on the inside or the outside of the grass, completely your call. I'm going to add them on the inside here though, so we'll have one right there, and we'll have one right there, and we'll have it the other side as well. Oh, and wait, come on. There. Amazing. And there we go. And now as you can see, we've got a load of raptors with enable wandering and enable mating on, and they're all in love. I've got a couple of females, one male, fantastic, and they got a nice little breeding section here, and that's where the eggs will go. So if we find any eggs in the field, we'll just plonk them in here and they can be incubated. So now it's just a waiting game. We may find eggs in here, we may find them outside. Okay, so you've got a couple of options here. You don't have to enable wandering anymore with their behavior. You can just enable mating and they'll start mating if you want to make sure the eggs are, being plopped down in here. I like to enable wandering because I like my dinosaurs to run around and, look more realistic, but that is completely your call. So you don't have to have enable wandering on anymore. You can just set it to enable mating and leave them stationary in there. But I like my dinosaurs to be walking around, especially in a big dino pen like this. You don't want to have them all cooped up in there, you want them to be able to run around and look more realistic. So yeah, but obviously if you're trying to really produce a lot of eggs and get them breeding, leave them in there, in the pen, disable wandering and keep enable mating on, and they'll stay up there and hatch the eggs. We'll just have to come in the field, find the eggs, because the grass is pretty tall. We'll have to find the egg and then we'll go from there, and just all you'll have to do is plonk it on the thatch just above the AC in there, and there you go. Lovely jubbly. So like I said, enable it or disable it. It's completely your call what you want to do. Whoa, this is going too quick now. But this is a cool little dinosaur pen. Obviously on a PvP server this is going to have to be protected next to your base, and you're going to have turrets and all sorts. But if you're on a PvE server, or if you're playing with friends or even single player, this is absolutely fine. Now if you're in a dangerous area, now this isn't the most dangerous, but it is pretty dangerous, you're going to want to put some turrets on these corners here, or even go as far as to building a platform like so on each corner, and getting a turret there to protect against like T-Rexes and stuff. Obviously, if your Raptors are super high level, you can just unlock the gates and unleash hell, but completely your call how you want to do that. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. I hope you got some value out of it, and let me know in the comments what you thought of the build. Don't forget to check out my other Ark content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.